Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Feed Me Friday. Actually, a bunch of things I could talk about today. I was doing some research into the semaglutides, things like Ozempic and Wegovy and stuff like that. And man, that's some scary stuff. To me, just knowing how this medication works would be enough for me to say, I'm never going to take it. I mean, I can't say that I'd ever, never, because well, what if, I don't know, some weird health problem comes up and that's the miracle drug that would save my life? Maybe, but I don't see how it would. But anyway, yeah, let's say I would never take it for type 2 diabetes or to lose weight. So, in my research, it was, let's see. So they're called Glp-1 medicines, right? So Glp-1 is this hormone that is secreted in your intestines that works on, digestion and stuff. So these medicines attach to the GLP-1 receptors and they start to, I don't know how exactly it was worded. It's not so much that they act the same way. It just does what the regular hormone does in your body. So anyway, it affects, it works on your appetite. It sends signals to the brain saying, too full, don't eat anything else, stuff like that, which is why a lot of people with on these medicines lose weight. They can't eat. So anyway, that's the first part. Second part, which to me, when you are disrupting the natural process of the body, that's kind of scary. Your body's trying to do something specific and you're stopping it from doing that and introducing something else that's going to take over. That's how I see this medicine. It's I could be saying it wrong, and that's fine, but that's just how it sounds. It's now this thing's jumping in and it's, doing what your body would normally do at a lower level, at a level that your body could manage. So, anyway, we'll go get some coffee after I wash my hands. Coffee is a mix of cinnamon sticky bun and Danish pastry. And I've got some collagen in there and some butter, some heavy cream, and some salt. And I just kind of frothed it up with my milk frother. So back to the GLP-1s. Another way that they work is by pushing the pancreas to pump out more insulin. There's another hormone called glucagon, but it's it forces your system to release more glucose into the bloodstream. And the GLP-1 inhibits that from happening. So glucagon is also produced by your pancreas, just like insulin is. So, you've got all these different actions going on to your system, stopping natural things that your system wants to do. So to me, that just doesn't sound right. It doesn't seem like a good idea. And it certainly explains why so many people are having problems with these things. Now, I know that every time you see someone talking about side effects, you always get someone saying, well, I don't have any. Okay, well, that's great. It's so great that you don't have any side effects. However, you not having any doesn't solve the problem. When you've got loads of people who do have the side effects and who are feeling terrible from it. So, anyway, I don't like the dismissal of the side effects just because, well, I don't have them. Okay, good. Glad you don't. Just into a story where a woman had to have part of her intestines removed from the medicine because it was I guess the way the food was sitting in her system, it was rotting her system. Other people who suffer from long-term gastroparesis, they can't hardly eat. I was this drug is not worth it. I know there's plenty of people who are taking it for their diabetes, and they say, well, I wouldn't have my diabetes under control if I couldn't take this medicine. It's like, well, you could if you changed your diet. I would think that insulin would be a better choice because your body is already made to handle insulin. So, yeah. Anyway, that kind of medicine makes me mad because so many people suffer. I think this is it. I'm going to put this in a bowl. I have been eating slightly more for my breakfast and lunch. Still doing the 2 meals a day, but just to keep from losing too fast because it's not bad. I got down to 125.2, and it's like it just happened very quickly. And I'm like, okay, let's just slow that down a little bit because I want to make sure if I am going to lose any more weight that it's fat and not muscle. So anyway, I'm going to bowl this up and then I'm going to go sit down and eat, and I'll see you guys at my next cup of coffee. Second cup of coffee, just got home from grocery shopping. This is a mix of chocolate cream and I think Danish pastry with all the same additions. Lunch is some fresh grilled steak with a little bit of butter on the side and some buttered pecan coffee that my mama just got for me with all of the same stuff. And I'm going to say goodbye now because this is going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching and listening. This video is brought to you by my faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, who has everything you need and nothing you don't. Bye-bye.